Timberwolves continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup in this road game. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Right now, the Pistons are back in town for just one game and looking to play well for their home fans. Cunningham's shot is off. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town. And those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Hard to get young players to be energized by defense, but Ausar Thompson has come into the league with that kind of junkyard dog mentality.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And here is DiVincenzo. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Thompson with it. Picked up by Edwards. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, there's some elite two-way talent here with Thompson. Unbelievable play.
A nice shot by McDaniels.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Duran. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Connects from three-point range.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Buries it from three-point range.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Screen by Howard. Goes back up. 5 on the clock. Edwards, good. Edwards got 5 now.
Man, that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
And it's sent back by Howard. Pass to Thomas. From outside the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And that one goes out of bounds. As touched by Cunningham. The Pistons making a change here. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Outside Thomas. Lets the three fly. It doesn't go for him. Pistons trailed by 4. Now here's Cunningham. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game.
And this is what you want Ivy doing, attacking lanes to the rim with confidence.
Now Dillingham. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Gives
gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. It's stolen by Duren. Ivy with it. Driving the lane. Thompson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Shot's good by Duren.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with All-Star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And then Thomas with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop the train when he's coming in for the slam.
Here's Edwards to the wing right side. Cunningham drives in. High post Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And how about Howard trucking it down the floor there? Gotta be exciting to see him finish in the open floor if you're a teammate.
Now here's Cunningham. 5 points in the game. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Pass to Edwards. Puts up a deep 3. Hill pulls it in. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Trailing by 2. He takes it in. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Cunningham's got 9.
And how about Cade just pushing through that time to finish it off? That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Tie game in Detroit. We've got more in store for you right after this.
18.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
It's Thomas, high post. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the way in. He's got 7.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And Frankie, here some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
Here's DiVincenzo. The rebound by Ivy.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
The Pistons trailing. Crosses over. Pass to Richards. Kicks it out to Johnson. From 18 feet away. And the shot goes in. Johnson's got his first basket of the night.
Well, that's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one. Oh,
that was huge!
Incredible. Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
And here are the Pistons now. They trail by 1. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And he can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Sinks the triple. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 4 now for the Timberwolves.
DiVincenzo knocking down shots like this is going to help everybody get the space they need.
Thomas with the steal. It's deflected. And stolen by Ivy. Here's Edwards. It's Thomas on the wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Left side, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Minnesota?
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Both teams will make substitutions. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David. A 3-ball. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
There's 1:59 left to play here in the half. Basket good.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
Here's Dillingham. Pass to Edwards. Screen by Howard. Fires the 3. And Howard with the stuff.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Thompson's got 6.
If he develops a consistent 3-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
Thomas, no good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball on the 3-point line.
Cunningham looking it over. And sent back by Howard.
And love seeing Howard rise up and reject shooters. Just a juggernaut on defense.
Edwards' shot is good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
That's a 2 from Cunningham. And rebounded by McDaniels.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Look at Edwards slotting home the 3.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We've got more in store for you right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Fires the 3. Pass to McDaniels. Puts up a 3. And the 3 ball is good. McDaniels got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Timberwolves. Thompson with the bucket.
So fast of foot, on the run, Osir, tough to catch.
Edwards drawing the double team. And here is Thomas. He's got 7. Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Pass to Thomas. McDaniels gets a wide open look. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. McDaniels got his 3rd basket of the night.
There's so much rarity in a wing or big guard like Cade to have that kind of vision. He's special.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 21. And finished off by Edwards.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Thompson outside. On the wing hill. Hasn't made one yet. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Timberwolves leading by 12. Ellis right side. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Just 5 on the clock. 11 feet away. Thompson with the rebound. Cunningham outside. Pass to Thompson. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. And that's 12 points now in the game from Ausar Thompson. Here's Dillingham. Holland with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
The kick out to Hill. Good, nice job down low. And now just a 5-point Minnesota lead.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's the 3. Hands it from downtown. Hill's got 7 points in the game.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
Thompson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Thompson's got the game tied up here for Detroit.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And the Pistons making a change here. 1:29 left in the third quarter. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Going off tonight, Thompson with so much natural talent, and he's working to refine all the little things.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Cunningham for the lead. Back to Ivy. Sinks the three-pointer. Now it's a 3-point Detroit lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Pistons.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
The Pistons making a change here. And so Thompson nails both of them. Minnesota trails by 5. Driving in to the paint. Pass to Dillingham. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So it's Detroit now. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Ivy. Out to Thompson. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Shot to stop the run. Shannon, no good. Thompson in the posts. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Thompson's got the lead up to 9 now for Detroit.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And stolen by Dillingham. Fast break, here they come. Looking for McDaniels. He gets it there. And he makes that one.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Outside Edwards. Gobert the screen. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Over in the corner, Edwards. From the corner, Anthony Edwards. Bucket.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Into the lane. Takes it off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat you. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
Detroit leading by 5. Johnson outside. A 3. That shot missing. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Pass to Richards. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Just 4 to shoot. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10. Double-digit perfection.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Ivy, no one around him. Offline with his 3.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Basket counts.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Here's Ivy. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Edwards. Minnesota trails by 3. Inside. McDaniels.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Thompson for 3. The offensive rebound. Fires from deep. That one's off, but a great shooting night overall as he is 10 of 12, 83% from the floor. Here's Edwards. Rebounded by the Pistons. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Monster points from Thompson. No fear in the big moment.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pistons making a change here. Here's Edwards. Oh!
Yeah. Such a gutsy player. Edwards wants to be the guy taking big shots.
Cunningham for 3. It's hauled in by Thomas. Down low. And slammed in by Howard.
And you know Howard wants that responsibility offensively, and that time he comes through for his team.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. The Pistons making a change here. The Pistons trailing. Cunningham outside. This one for 3. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Minnesota with the ball. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Cunningham. The kick out to Hill. At the run. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Minnesota.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
And stolen by Thompson. Pass to Holland. Now here is Hill. Here's Holland. Out to Thompson. Clock at 6. Here he goes. Minnesota with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Left side, Edwards. That's to McDaniels. Good!
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Now Cunningham. Outside Hill. Here's Holland. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're trailing by 5. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Hill with it. And so Minnesota takes the win.